How much do we really know about Meghan Markle's past in Hollywood? Before she became a duchess, she was an actress navigating the high-stakes world of entertainment, building connections in elite social circles, and strategically positioning herself in an industry ruled by power. But did her time in Hollywood leave behind unanswered questions? From her rise in Suits to her presence at Soho House, speculation has followed Meghan for years. As she transitioned into royal life and later stepped back from it, the media dissected her past, questioning her industry ties and career moves. Now, with Meghan and Prince Harry carving their own path in the media, their influence continues to be debated. Did Meghan's Hollywood career truly unfold on its own, or was it shaped by the industry's most powerful figures? How has she leveraged her experience to build a new brand outside of the royal family? And will her future in the media further redefine her public image? Let's get into the details. In 2016, Meghan was at the height of her career. Having played Rachel Zane in the hit legal drama Suits since 2011, she had built a steady fan base and was transitioning into a well-known public figure. As she started dating Prince Harry, the media began digging into her past, uncovering her Hollywood connections, her rise to fame, and her strategic networking. Harvey Weinstein, a powerful Hollywood producer, was at the center of a massive scandal that shattered the film industry. The allegations against him led to his downfall in 2017, as multiple actresses and industry figures came forward with claims of misconduct. His conviction in 2020 marked one of the most significant moments in the MeToo movement, leading to broader discussions about power abuse in Hollywood. There is no evidence to suggest that Meghan Markle had any professional relationship with Weinstein. Her career in Hollywood was independent, with her most notable role being in Suits, produced by Universal Cable Productions. She also appeared in minor roles in General Hospital, CSI NY, Fringe, and Castle. Meghan worked as a briefcase girl on the game show Deal or No Deal in 2006, a role she later said was frustrating due to its objectification of women in the industry. Networking played a key role in Meghan's Hollywood career. She was a regular visitor at Soho House, a private members-only club catering to figures in entertainment and business. Marcus Anderson, a consultant for Soho House, was one of her close associates and reportedly introduced her to influential figures in the industry. However, no confirmed reports link Meghan's career advancements to Harvey Weinstein or any inappropriate industry dealings. In 2011, Meghan secured a leading role in Suits. The show, filmed in Toronto, brought her recognition and financial stability. Toronto also happened to be a city where Weinstein had a significant presence, especially through the Toronto International Film Festival, an event he frequently attended. While both were part of the broader entertainment landscape, no factual evidence connects Meghan to Weinstein in any personal or professional capacity. As Meghan transitioned from acting to royal life following her marriage to Prince Harry in 2018, media speculation about her past intensified. However, no official sources or credible reports have ever suggested that Harvey Weinstein made any revelations about Meghan Markle or that Prince Harry reacted to such claims. Weinstein's conviction and the broader MeToo movement brought increased scrutiny to Hollywood's power structures. While Meghan Markle was part of the industry during that time, her career trajectory remained separate from Weinstein's influence. Prince Harry has consistently supported Meghan against media scrutiny, but has never publicly commented on any supposed ties between her and Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein's fall from grace in 2017 sent shockwaves throughout Hollywood, with many former colleagues, friends, and industry insiders scrambling to distance themselves from him. Studios, producers, and actors alike faced scrutiny regarding their past associations with him. The MeToo movement gained unprecedented momentum as more women came forward with allegations against powerful men in entertainment. Weinstein's empire had been built on an intricate web of connections, with his influence extending far beyond film production. He was known for shaping careers, using aggressive marketing tactics, and ensuring Oscar wins for films he backed. However, the exposure of his misconduct led to widespread introspection within the industry. Many actors who had previously worked with him issued public statements condemning his actions, while others, including filmmakers, vowed to reform the way power was wielded in Hollywood. Amidst this reckoning, conversations emerged regarding Hollywood's broader culture. including the mechanisms that allowed individuals like Weinstein to operate unchecked for decades. The industry's reliance on exclusivity, elite social circles, and silent compliance had long been criticized. But the Weinstein scandal forced more transparent discussions on these issues. During this period, Meghan Markle had already shifted away from Hollywood as she became engaged to Prince Harry in late 2017. Although she was not directly implicated in any discussions surrounding Weinstein, her previous career in entertainment led to scrutiny over her associations within the industry. Her presence at high-profile networking events and her connections through Soho House were revisited by media outlets, though no credible evidence linked her to Weinstein's operations. As the British media continued its relentless coverage of Meghan following her engagement, questions arose about how the royal family would handle her Hollywood past. Some members of the press speculated whether her transition from actress to duchess would pose challenges, given the scrutiny of celebrity culture. However, no formal statements from the royal family addressed such concerns. Instead, Meghan was welcomed into the monarchy with a grand wedding in 2018, signifying a new chapter in her life. Despite this transition, discussions about her past in Hollywood persisted, particularly regarding her ability to navigate elite social circles. Her presence at Soho House events and her ability to connect with influential figures were viewed as strategic moves that facilitated her success in both Hollywood and her public life. While speculation surrounded her networking, it remained grounded in standard industry practices rather than any direct connection to Weinstein. By 2019, the Sussexes faced increasing challenges within the royal family. Their struggles with media intrusion, public criticism, and institutional expectations led to their eventual decision to step back from royal duties in 2020. While their departure from the monarchy was framed as a means of gaining independence, some speculated that it was also driven by the pressures of intense public scrutiny, including narratives about Meghan's past. Prince Harry has consistently defended Meghan against negative media coverage, emphasizing the impact of press intrusion on their lives. His statements, including legal action against media outlets, reinforced his stance against what he perceived as unfair treatment. Yet through it all, no verified sources or official accounts linked Meghan to Weinstein in any meaningful capacity. As time progressed, Meghan and Harry focused on building their own brand outside of royal life, securing deals with Netflix and other media ventures. Their efforts reflected their intent to control their narrative and pursue projects aligned with their values. The lingering speculation regarding Meghan's Hollywood career remained in the background, but no credible evidence surfaced to substantiate claims of inappropriate associations with Weinstein or other figures. The evolving discussion on Hollywood's power dynamics and systemic misconduct remains ongoing. However, Meghan Markle's trajectory from actress to duchess was shaped by her own strategic choices, rather than any undisclosed revelations from Weinstein. Prince Harry's continued advocacy against media intrusion further highlights his commitment to challenging narratives that he believes misrepresent their journey. While speculation has surrounded Meghan's Hollywood years, the factual record remains clear. Her career path, networking, and transition to royal life occurred independently of Weinstein's influence. The broader industry reckoning that followed his downfall reshaped discussions on power, but no factual basis connects Meghan to the scandal beyond speculative media coverage. As Meghan Markle and Prince Harry navigated their transition away from royal duties, the couple faced a relentless wave of public scrutiny. The media continued to dissect every aspect of Meghan's past, often drawing unfounded connections to figures within Hollywood's elite. While she had indeed cultivated relationships within entertainment circles, speculation about the nature of these connections remained unverified. One of the primary focuses of the media's speculation was Meghan's ability to form strong industry relationships, a skill that had propelled her career forward. Having spent years in an industry where networking was essential, Meghan had become adept at navigating elite social spaces. Soho House, which had been a haven for many influential Hollywood personalities, played a significant role in Meghan's early career. While it was true that industry figures like Harvey Weinstein frequented such spaces, no confirmed reports indicated that Meghan had any professional or personal involvement with him. Additionally, Meghan's transition to royalty introduced a new layer of scrutiny that extended beyond her Hollywood past. The challenges she faced within the royal family were compounded by existing tensions regarding tradition, duty, and public perception. Reports surfaced about internal disagreements between Harry and other members of the royal family regarding Meghan's integration into the monarchy. Some sources suggested that concerns about Meghan's Hollywood background contributed to these tensions, though Buckingham Palace never officially addressed such claims. As the Sussexes settled into their new life outside of royal obligations, Meghan sought to carve out a new path, one that allowed her to leverage her platform for advocacy and media production. The couple's deals with Netflix and Spotify marked their re-entry into the media space, albeit from a different perspective. These ventures reflected their intent to focus on storytelling and public interest projects, further distancing Meghan from the speculative narratives tied to her Hollywood past. Through all of this, the facts remained unchanged. Her career path had been independent, and no verified accounts supported claims of any association with Weinstein. Meghan and Harry's move to California further underscored their commitment to building their brand on their own terms. Despite their departure from the United Kingdom, the media's scrutiny of Meghan remained intense. Stories speculating about her Hollywood ties continued to circulate, fueled by tabloids and online discussions. Critics often pointed to her ability to navigate elite circles and questioned whether her rise to prominence had been as organic as it seemed. However, the reality remained that Meghan had worked diligently to establish herself in the entertainment industry before stepping into the royal spotlight. One of the key aspects of Meghan's success in Hollywood was her understanding of branding. Even before she became royalty, Meghan had cultivated a strong personal brand through her blog, The Tig, where she shared insights on lifestyle, fashion, and female empowerment. This early foray into digital media demonstrated her awareness of how public perception could shape a career. While many actors focused solely on their craft, Meghan positioned herself as more than just a performer. She was an influencer and an advocate for social issues. This strategic approach to branding was evident in her career trajectory. Even in Hollywood, Meghan was selective about the roles she took on, focusing on opportunities that aligned with her interests and values. Suits provided her with a platform not only as an actress, but also as a public figure. Her character, Rachel Zane, was intelligent, ambitious, and independent, traits that resonated with audiences and reinforced Meghan's carefully crafted image. As Meghan became more involved in humanitarian work, her focus began shifting toward advocacy. Her work with organizations such as World Vision and the United Nations demonstrated her commitment to global causes. This transition from actress to activist further distanced her from the speculative narratives surrounding her Hollywood past. By the time she met Prince Harry, Meghan had already begun redefining her public image, emphasizing philanthropy over entertainment. The media, however, continued to frame her story within the context of Hollywood. Articles questioning her motivations and suggesting that she had leveraged relationships to advance her career persisted. While networking is an essential aspect of any industry, Meghan's connections were often portrayed in a different light, with implications that she had strategically aligned herself with influential figures for personal gain. These narratives ignored the fact that many successful individuals, both in Hollywood and beyond, rely on networking to progress in their careers. Following their move to the United States, Meghan and Harry faced new challenges as they sought to establish financial independence. Their deals with streaming giants such as Netflix and Spotify allowed them to continue working in media while focusing on content that aligned with their values. Their projects aimed to highlight issues such as mental health, social justice, and equality, topics that had been central to Meghan's advocacy even before her royal life. Meanwhile, the broader discussion about power dynamics in Hollywood continued. The Weinstein scandal had exposed the darker side of the entertainment industry, prompting widespread reform efforts. Studios implemented stricter policies on workplace conduct, and the MeToo movement led to increased awareness about abuse and exploitation in the industry. Meghan's name was sometimes brought up in these discussions, not because of any direct involvement, but due to her past as an actress navigating Hollywood's complex landscape. Despite persistent media scrutiny, Meghan and Harry continued to chart their own path. Their focus remained on their philanthropic work, media projects, and raising their children away from the pressures of royal expectations. Meghan's return to Hollywood was not in the form of acting, but rather as a producer and storyteller, shaping narratives that aligned with her vision. This shift reinforced the idea that Meghan's career was driven by her own choices rather than by any external influences. As time progressed, discussions about Meghan's Hollywood years became less about speculation and more about her actual accomplishments. While some continued to question her rise to fame, the reality was that Meghan had worked hard to build her career and later transitioned into a new role that suited her evolving interests. The lessons from the Weinstein scandal and the broader conversations about power in Hollywood remained relevant, but Meghan's place in those discussions was that of an observer rather than a participant. Ultimately, Meghan Markle's journey from Hollywood actress to duchess to independent public figure was marked by strategic choices, resilience, and an understanding of how media narratives shape public perception. The scrutiny she faced was emblematic of the challenges that come with being a high-profile woman in both the entertainment industry and the royal family. However, her ability to adapt and redefine her path demonstrated a level of agency that extended beyond the headlines. Her story serves as a reminder that while speculation may fuel media narratives, the truth is often more straightforward, one of ambition, perseverance, and the ability to navigate complex institutions with confidence. Meghan's departure from Hollywood may have been influenced by external circumstances, but her return to media in a new capacity reflected her continued commitment to storytelling and advocacy. As she and Prince Harry moved forward with their lives, their focus remained on shaping their own legacy, separate from the institutions and industries they had once been a part of. While Meghan and Harry's decision to step away from royal duties dominated headlines, the broader conversation about media intrusion, privacy, and power dynamics in entertainment continued. The couple's highly publicized decision to move to California was framed by critics as an attempt to regain control over their narrative. However, others saw it as a natural evolution of their lives, aligning with their goals of personal and professional independence. One of the key aspects of Meghan and Harry's post-royal strategy was their emphasis on media ownership. Rather than being subjects of speculation, they wanted to tell their own stories on their terms. Their multi-million-dollar deal with Netflix was a testament to this approach. Through their production company, Archewell Productions, the couple aimed to create documentaries, feature films, and scripted television projects that focused on inspiring and educational content. Their first major project under this deal, Harry and Meghan, a docuseries released in 2022, provided an intimate look at their relationship, challenges within the royal family, and their struggles with the media. While the series was widely watched, it also reignited debates about their choice to remain in the public eye despite claiming to seek privacy. Regardless of differing opinions, the project signified a shift in how high-profile figures could leverage streaming platforms to control their own narratives. Meanwhile, Meghan's involvement in content creation extended beyond Netflix. Through their Spotify deal, Meghan launched Archetypes, a podcast exploring stereotypes about women. The podcast featured high-profile guests, including Serena Williams and Mariah Carey, and tackled important discussions on gender and culture. However, in 2023, Spotify ended its partnership with the Sussexes, citing creative differences and unmet expectations. While this was a setback, Meghan and Harry continued exploring other opportunities within digital media and broadcasting. Beyond media, Meghan's rebranding efforts also extended to philanthropy. The Archewell Foundation, founded by the couple, focused on humanitarian efforts, including mental health advocacy, gender equality, and disaster relief initiatives. This work reflected Meghan's long-standing interest in social justice, which had been evident even before she became a royal. At the same time, Meghan's Hollywood connections remained a subject of public interest. Speculation continued about whether she would ever return to acting. While she dismissed these rumors, stating that her focus was on producing and philanthropy, industry insiders noted that her ability to maintain strong relationships in Hollywood positioned her well for future ventures. Unlike traditional royals who often distance themselves from entertainment, Meghan embraced the industry's storytelling potential, leveraging it to promote meaningful causes. Harry's role in this transition was equally significant. While Meghan had a background in media, Harry had to navigate an entirely new industry. His experiences growing up under intense public scrutiny made him a compelling voice in discussions about mental health, media ethics, and institutional structures. His Apple TV series, The Me You Can't See, co-produced with Oprah Winfrey, explored mental health struggles and personal healing, further cementing the couple's commitment to impactful storytelling. Despite their success in forging a new path, challenges persisted. The British media continued to cover their every move, often with a critical tone. Some reports speculated about tensions between the Sussexes and Hollywood insiders, questioning whether they could sustain their influence in the industry long-term. Others suggested that their projects, while ambitious, had yet to produce a blockbuster hit comparable to traditional Hollywood productions. However, Meghan and Harry's approach reflected a broader shift in media consumption. Traditional celebrity culture had evolved, with streaming platforms, podcasts, and digital storytelling becoming dominant. Rather than relying on tabloid-driven publicity, they sought to build their brand through direct-to-audience platforms. This strategy aligned with trends seen among other public figures who prioritized authenticity and long-term impact over immediate commercial success. Looking ahead, Meghan's role in Hollywood remains an open question. While she has distanced herself from acting, her influence in media production continues to grow. Future projects under Archewell Productions are expected to expand into scripted content, documentaries, and possibly children's programming. Meanwhile, Harry's advocacy work, particularly around veterans and mental health, suggests that their focus will remain on issues that align with their personal values. While critics argue that Meghan's Hollywood return is inevitable, supporters see her journey as a testament to her adaptability. From actress to duchess to media entrepreneur, she has continuously redefined herself in the face of public scrutiny. Whether through philanthropy, storytelling, or digital media, Meghan and Harry's next steps will likely continue to challenge traditional expectations of both Hollywood and the royal family. Through all of this, one thing is certain: their ability to remain at the center of public discourse, whether through their projects or their activism, ensures that their influence will not fade anytime soon. As Meghan Markle and Prince Harry continued their post-royal journey, their influence in the media landscape evolved. Their decision to leave behind royal duties was initially met with skepticism, but as they expanded their media and philanthropic initiatives, they demonstrated a clear strategy to remain active on the global stage. Despite their best efforts to control their narrative, they remained at the center of public discourse, with every move analyzed and debated across mainstream and digital platforms. One of the most notable aspects of their new life was their continued effort to build their brand independently of the British royal family. Through their production company, Archewell Productions, they sought to create content that reflected their values, with an emphasis on social issues, equality, and mental health advocacy. Their projects reflected a broader trend in media, one that valued authenticity and direct engagement with audiences over traditional media structures. However, as they moved forward with these endeavors, questions persisted about Meghan's Hollywood past. While she had successfully transitioned into philanthropy and media production, discussions about her rise in the entertainment industry continued to surface. Some media outlets revisited old narratives about her time in Hollywood, emphasizing her connections and career strategies before her royal marriage. These discussions, while largely speculative, reflected the ongoing fascination with Meghan's ability to navigate elite spaces and build a platform for herself. The broader media industry also experienced significant changes during this period. The rise of streaming platforms and the decline of traditional television gave way to a new era of content creation, where independent production companies like Archewell had the opportunity to thrive. Meghan and Harry positioned themselves at the forefront of this shift, aligning with digital-first storytelling rather than relying on traditional studio-backed productions. This strategy set them apart from other high-profile figures who transitioned from royalty to entertainment. One of the biggest challenges they faced was public perception. While their projects received widespread attention, critics questioned whether their content resonated beyond their dedicated audience. The success of their Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan demonstrated a strong initial interest, but sustainability remained a key concern. Unlike traditional Hollywood stars or lifelong media personalities, The Sussexes were navigating an entirely new space where their ability to produce consistently compelling content would be tested over time. At the same time, their role in philanthropy continued to expand. The Archewell Foundation remained an integral part of their work, focusing on issues such as racial justice, gender equality, and community outreach. Their advocacy work often paralleled themes explored in their media projects, reinforcing their commitment to using their platform for social impact. However, the balancing act between media-driven storytelling and philanthropic efforts remained a point of discussion. Some critics suggested that their ventures were too intertwined, blurring the lines between activism and commercial interests. Despite these challenges, Meghan and Harry's ability to stay relevant in the evolving media landscape was undeniable. Unlike other former royals who faded into the background, they remained central figures in global discussions on media ethics, celebrity influence, and institutional power structures. Their willingness to publicly challenge traditional norms, whether within the royal family or in the media industry, ensured that they remained a focal point of public discourse. Their relationship with Hollywood insiders also continued to evolve. While Meghan had stepped away from acting, her connections within the entertainment industry provided opportunities for collaboration. High-profile figures in film, television, and publishing expressed interest in working with the couple, viewing their unique position as an asset in an industry increasingly focused on social impact storytelling. These partnerships suggested that while Meghan may never return to acting, her influence in shaping media narratives was far from over. The scrutiny surrounding Meghan's past Hollywood career also highlighted a broader discussion about women in media and public life. The way in which her rise to prominence was analyzed, often through the lens of networking and ambition, reflected long-standing biases in how successful women are portrayed. While male figures in entertainment and politics are often celebrated for their strategic career moves, women who navigate similar paths face heightened scrutiny. Meghan's journey served as a case study in how media narratives shape public perception, particularly for women in positions of influence. As their post-royal life continued to unfold, Meghan and Harry faced new opportunities and challenges. Their media ventures were expected to expand into new formats, including scripted content, children's programming, and educational series. Their philanthropic work remained a central focus, with ongoing initiatives aimed at fostering global conversations on pressing social issues. However, the long-term sustainability of their brand depended on their ability to continue evolving and delivering content that resonated with audiences beyond their existing supporters. Looking ahead, the future of Meghan Markle in Hollywood remained an open question. While she had successfully carved out a new space for herself, the speculation surrounding her career decisions persisted. Some industry experts suggested that she could play a significant role in shaping the future of digital media, particularly in the intersection of social activism and entertainment. Others believed that her strongest impact would be felt in philanthropy and advocacy, where her influence extended beyond the realm of celebrity-driven content. For Prince Harry, the transition into media and advocacy also marked a significant evolution. His work on mental health initiatives, veterans' rights, and institutional reform positioned him as a prominent voice on global issues. His ability to connect personal experiences with broader social challenges gave him a level of credibility that extended beyond the entertainment industry. Whether through books, interviews, or documentary projects, Harry's focus remained on using his platform to drive meaningful discussions. Ultimately, the story of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry was one of reinvention. From Hollywood to royalty to independent media figures, their journey reflected a shifting landscape where individuals had more control over their narratives than ever before. The debates surrounding their choices, the scrutiny of their pasts, and the analysis of their future all underscore a fundamental truth about modern celebrity culture. Visibility and influence are constantly evolving. As they continued to navigate their post-royal life, one thing remained certain: their ability to capture public attention showed no signs of waning. Whether through media, philanthropy, or advocacy, Meghan and Harry's presence in global discussions ensured that their story was far from over. Their journey highlighted the complexities of modern fame, the challenges of public life, and the power of individuals to shape their own legacies in an ever-changing world. In the end, Meghan Markle's journey from Hollywood actress to royal figure and now to an independent media powerhouse, reflects a story of reinvention and resilience. From navigating the complexities of elite social circles to building her own platform alongside Prince Harry, she has consistently challenged traditional narratives. While speculation and scrutiny have followed her every move, her dedication to using her influence for meaningful causes has remained steadfast. As the couple continues to shape their legacy through storytelling, philanthropy, and advocacy, one thing is clear: Meghan Markle's impact goes far beyond the tabloid headlines. Instead, it serves as a testament to the power of authenticity, strategic choices, and a relentless commitment to carving out a new path in an ever-changing world. With that, we have reached the end of today's video. If you have come that far with us, be sure to check out other videos on the channel.